Happy Friday, guys. All right, and so I'm just gonna do a quick walkthrough for the assignment that we have today. And I know I promised that I wouldn't add much to your plates, but I feel like this is a necessary step that we have to get to today. I think you'll find it's not going to take you too terribly long. All right, and so with that, I'm going to kind of walk you through this a little bit. And so we're actually going to call the project Project Writer because this is really focused on you, the writer, and your growth that hopefully will occur through doing this project as a writer. And so that's why we're calling it that. Today, is activity is going to ask you to kind of focus on learning about your specific genre that you have selected for the project. All right. And so what I would like you to do is like from your purpose to form document that we worked on the last 2 days, all right, on which you've gotten or should have gotten feedback from me, most of you anyway, some of you it'll be coming today. Please write your selected genre here. So like if you're writing a poem or writing poetry, please put poetry there. If you're writing a personal essay, put personal essay there. If you're doing a journal or a diary entry or entries, that's what you would put here, all right? So it's whatever you kind of decided that at this time, this is a genre that best fits my purpose and me, all right, and it's what I'm going with, all right? Will that change for some of you? I think it will. All right. I think as some of you do a little bit of research and realize that, oops, this is really not what I wanted to do, or this is no longer going to fit my purpose, then some of you will probably make changes. And that's an important step. And it's more than okay to make that change. All right. So expect that to possibly happen as we go through this. Okay. So your specific genre goes here. Okay. Now, what I would like you to do, now that you know your genre, I want you to do a Google search, right? And I want you to find at least 3 sources, okay, that are going to help you learn about using this genre to complete this project, all right? And so, for example, all right, let's say that I wanted to to write an inner monologue, all right? So I'm going to go here to Google, all right, and I've already kind of set this up a little bit. I'm just going to type in writing an inner monologue. All right. We've all done Google searches before. I would encourage you to start with the word writing, like writing a personal essay, writing a journal entry, writing a comic, writing a poem, writing song lyrics. The list goes on, whatever you have selected. And then I want you to do some search or do some researching. All right. And part of that, guys, is you have to open it. All right. And then, no, thank you. You're having to kind of go through.
Kelsey Anderson, paging Kelsey Anderson. If you are in the building, we are doing calendar in the office conference room. Thank you.
And that's a word from our principal. Okay. And so this gives me an opportunity to go down and learn about, after I get through all their stuff here, to learn about internal monologues. All right. And maybe I'll use this, maybe I won't, but I want you to kind of go through it a little bit and see if it's going to help you better prepare you for writing this. All right. And so what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to, once you have found 3 helpful sources, all right, copy and paste the link here, and then just share a quick key takeaway or takeaways, all right? The whole idea here, guys, is to help you learn about your specific genre, to see if it's going to fit you, to see if it's really what you had in mind. All right. And I can't teach you everything. All right. So you're going to have to do some independent learning on your own, particularly with some of these genres that maybe are a little less mainstream, which I totally encourage, but I don't have the time or the ability to go through and teach everything that there is to know about these things. All right. So I need you to have a little bit of independence with that. And this is kind of one of our first steps for doing that. All right. So hopefully that helps. All right. And again, the goal here, folks, is just to learn a little bit about our genre. All right, nothing is set in stone. All right, you're probably gonna come across some sources that aren't very good. I would just skip over those. All right, and keep searching until you find some that are going to be helpful. A word to the wise. All right, some of you probably selected genres that you're already comfortable with, and that's a great thing to do. Please resist the idea though that you already know everything about this or you know something about it, therefore you know enough. Okay. I think as we seek to grow as learners and as we seek to grow as writers, we have to acknowledge that there are always new things to learn out there. So that's my word of caution. Don't approach this from I already know everything. See what's out there. Let it reaffirm some of the things you already know. Let it challenge some of the things you already think you know. all right, and then just use this as a learning opportunity, okay? It's not about getting done, all right? Any of you could fart this out really quickly by just putting in three sources here. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I won't know any differently. But again, the idea behind this is to help you grow. And I'm going to quit talking because I've been talking a long time. All right, so hopefully this helps. All right, and hopefully you find some things that are going to help you. All right, peace out.